I was under the impression, Huzur, that a third world war would eventually come about and will involve the eastern and the western blocks. Now, one of the blocks, the eastern bloc, has disintegrated Russia. Now, if this war is going to come about at all,
But why
what
do
likely
you get
will?
this impression that it will be fought between East and West?
Well,
First, tell me the basis for this.
I thought the the feeling is, I thought the feeling would be that unless you have these big powers, centered America and Russia, eventually destroyed and their power base brought to nothing,
Why
then
do the wars begin anyway? Why do the wars erupt? Tell me.
well, I thought it's for one side to gain supremacy over the other.
No.
And in those days were merely
No.
lookers on.
It is only the economic factor which causes the wars to erupt. Economically, the Western countries are as much jealous of each other as they are jealous of the East taking hold of the economy and snatching it away from their hands and clutches. So the case of Britain and France and Germany is no exemption. If ever a jealousy develops in which they think that economically the other European country is at a better advantage, then the frictions must begin. Totally unavoidable. Similarly, a war is conceivable between America and Europe, not to mention Russia at all, because Russia is already broken down in economy. And there is no apparent future of Russian economy to rise to a standard where it can vie with American or European economy. So the factors which cause wars is lacking there. But it does not lack in Europe. Europeans are trying to build their economy so strong that Europe will snatch American markets and replace American hold on some eastern countries' economy with their own hold on those economies. If this happens, then a war between America and Europe becomes far more plausible. So war is plausible, which will naturally result into world war between every Western country and their groups against other groups, and America and Europe, and America and Japan, which is extending its economic supremacy to the third world now. Because as far as the West is concerned, they have tied Japanese hands so tightly now that Japan thinks, I hope they realize that they can no longer expand their economy in the Western world. So all they're left with are the poor countries of Asia and Africa, etc. So these are the eagles which are waiting to pounce upon the dead countries or the corpses of our country to make best of it. This is the unfortunate situation. And whenever this happens, the danger of war would certainly become a reality. So is the case of China. So that of Korea. So they're all different centers in which something is smoldering. How far it is permitted to smolder and how far it can erupt so the lid is off, like from that of volcanoes. Volcanoes also have lids. Sometimes something is cooking inside and then suddenly the lid is off. So everything is possible. All these factors which I have mentioned briefly can possibly result in the initiation of a war which will rapidly spread into a world war. Right?